Okay, so leaving the United States and going into Canada, easy, like a toll booth. Coming back into the United States, not so much. We were selected for a random search. Now when you're from Colorado and you're towing a box on the back that you live out of, I'm not sure if I'm willing to believe it's a random search. So we get pulled into the little box and the guy makes us get out with our dogs, who are all going crazy because we're putting them in a kennel. People walking by them. And then we go into a little room. The guy says, you'll be 15 minutes and out of here. What was it? Almost an hour? 45 minutes? Something like that? It took. So yeah, coming back into the United States is difficult, even when you live here. And my advice is to let your wife answer all the questions, because she might do it right.
Lifetime advice. Lifelong advice. Through everything. Just kidding.
So the guy asks, did you bring any produce in? Nope. Any citrusy things? Nope, got rid of it. How about any alcohol? No, none of that. I got a fridge full of beer. So I don't think of beer as alcohol, I'm thinking liquor. And Jen pipes up, yes, we have beer. So number one, makes me look really stupid and like I'm lying. And then he says, did you buy anything in Canada? Me? Nah, we didn't buy anything in Canada. Once again, Jen had to chime in and talk about how we bought chocolate.
Get over. Crunchy bars for all of those who go to Britain, Ireland, Australia, Canada. There's this little thing some of us are obsessed with called a crunchy bar. Half the reason we went to Canada was to get like 4 crunchy bars. Anyway, he neglected to tell the customs official that we bought anything in Canada, trying to get us detained for longer, evidently.
I assume.
He was enjoying himself so much there.
I assume what he was asking is, did you buy anything important or of any consequence in Canada? And no, we bought some diesel gas and some chocolate Hershey's or whatever that is.
No, oh my God, it's Cadbury. No, what kind of Hershey's?
So anyway, yeah, there goes almost an hour of our travel today as we head up to Mackinaw City, Michigan. We saved an hour and a half by going that way through Canada, but then lost almost an hour of it because we got randomly selected. So anyway, maybe when you're going to cross through Canada and take the shortcut, maybe pad yourself in case you get randomly selected for inspection.
Inspection, yes.
Yeah. That's our tip for the day.
And like your wife do all the talking.
Yes. Right.
This morning, when the children and I went to walk the dogs, it was sunny. And we walked like a 45 or 50 minute walk. What?
look at Lake Huron out there. So that's Lake Huron. That's not the ocean. The waves out there are like you could surf on them. Shells. They're like Dippin' Dots. Oh, yeah. weather looks like this. So we're taking a break and getting out of our box. And we're gonna go into this cool little Starbucks
I know it's cool.
in Mackinac.
It's here, but it's warmer than
It's cold. It's really cold.
that was out of Chapter, Michigan.
It does. Thanks. Ooh, Wi-Fi lounge. Hello. And breadsticks for like $5 more than the store. So that was the way I rolled.
Who are you talking to?
Me. That's the only person that listens.
Yes, that is the only person that listens.
This is what RV life does to you. I was listening to myself attentively. While playing
Really?
with my
Because
hardware.
the children were fighting, and I was telling them.
I wasn't. We weren't fighting. I was screaming in her ear.
Which is loud. Suddenly, we noticed Trav over in the corner talking to himself.
It's because when I start talking, nobody listens anymore. They just all have their own little conversations because they're so used to me not being around.
So why don't we
And
just
now
get rid
he's
of him?
around all the time to enjoy us.
Right. So if you're not going to listen to me, I'll listen to myself.
He's talking to himself.
I rarely argue with myself, so it's worthwhile.
Better to argue with yourself than
So-
me.
So is that Canada out there?
Yeah, I was wondering what the mountains were.
Yeah, that's Canada. Oh, Canada! It's Canada.
I like crunchy buns. Making up my own songs about the Cadburys.
There's a sunken ship in the middle of that lake.
The National Wildlife Refuge. It's 17 miles out.
But still. In a lake. The lake's so big, a ship crashed in it. Okay.
It sank. It was a really bad storm.
In a lake.
Yeah. 530 feet deep.
What?
What?
That's not even the deepest part. The deepest part's like 1,200 feet.
Really?
A lake.
Like,
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. A step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
We're in Mackinaw City, Michigan. We came up here because we wanted to see Mackinac and we wanted to see the Upper Peninsula. And today, Saturday, we went up to, over the bridge, over the Mackinac Bridge, up to the UP and went up to, what was it called? It was Whitefish Bay, or Whitefish Point, where the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum is. And if you haven't been here, go check that out because it's worth the drive. We really enjoyed the museum. The entrance was $40 for the family, but it was worth it. They had a lot of displays on all of the shipwrecks that had happened in the Great Lakes, and namely the Edmund Fitzgerald, which was the most recent one in 1975, I think it was. That one went down in 530 feet of water in Lake Superior. So the whole museum is about that. It's an old lighthouse, and it's all about the quarters that the lighthouse keepers kept up there. So very cool tour, worth the drive. But while you're in Michigan, one of the things you have to do is get yourself a pasty. So Harley and I are having pasty. So I got myself a beef pasty, and Harley's got a chicken pasty, and I read that we're supposed to go with the gravy, so we did that. And they're pretty good. They're not real spicy, I guess I should say, but they're good. It's kind of like, mine's a beef stew meets pot pie. His is more like chicken pot pie. But what do you think? Is it good? Tastes like a chicken pot pie. Tastes like a chicken pot pie. I think I've decided that these were developed for the people that live in cold, blustery weather, which is what we've had here the entire time we've been in Michigan. So on a day like this, it feels plenty good to be eating a warm pasty like this. And it is pasty, not pasty. So when you come to Michigan, make sure you get up to the Upper Peninsula and up to Whitefish Point to see the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum. And make sure you get yourself a pasty while you're here. It's been cold and blustery. Hopefully when you come up, it'll be a little bit nicer weather. So that's it from Mackinaw City. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Do us a favor if you like this video and give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notifications every Sunday morning when we upload new videos. You can also follow us on our blog at ohtheplaceswillroll.com, and make sure you hit us up at Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon at ohtheplaceswillroll. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.